bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. What up, y'all? It's your boy M-phamis, please comment and welcome back. Hey, I did told y'all I was gonna review the fourth Bad Boy movie. You know, Bad Boys Ride or Die. This is the time, and this is the time today. Like, share, and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, check me out on DeviantArt. The links to everything is down below. The fourth movie starts out with Mike and Marcus pretty much driving around the city as usual, but unlike a normal day, they're kind of in a hurry because well, today's a very special day for Mike. He's kind of getting married, and Marcus is trying to say, Mike, pull over, man. I'm really sick, man. I'm about to throw up. Mike pulled up at this little convenience store and told Marcus that he's only got a couple seconds to get in and go because he is really not playing about not being late. Marcus went inside the convenience store and he went and got the ginger ale, but then he got some Skittles and tried to get some hot dogs, and the place was getting robbed. The robber had the gun straight pointing directly at Marcus's head and tried to tell him shut up. And Marcus is trying to tell him hey man, our partner's about to come in and probably kick your ass if you don't let me go right now. Mike Taylor came in and kind of got a little mad at Marcus for getting the Skittles and trying to get everything else. Marcus was trying to make up some excuses. In the end, they beat up the robber dude and they managed to make it to the wedding. Mike was getting married to this girl named Christine. Christine was his therapist, well his physical therapist, help him walk again. Since he got shot in the last movie, and they kind of got married, they exchanged vows, and they kissed. Alright, it was the little dance reception thing. There was a little reception thing going on. Everyone showed up. Rita showed up with her new boyfriend. She's dating this dude named Adam Lockwood, who's running for mayor. He's this little eternity. Marcus was giving a toast to Mike and Christine, and pretty much told him that Mike, we've been through a lot together, man, and cheers to you. We got introduced to Captain Howard's daughter and his granddaughter, Judy and Callie. Judy's the mom and Callie's the daughter. After the whole thing, everyone's hit the dance floor, dancing to wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. Marcus was dancing, everyone was cheering on, and eventually got a heart attack and died, man. Everybody was freaking out and everyone rushed to get Marcus in the hospital. Marcus kind of was going through his outer life body experience, and he kind of met Captain Howard in the afterlife, and he told him it's not his time, and he kind of warned him that there was a storm coming. Marcus woke up and he was feeling super energizing, really happy and everything else. Mike was trying to wake up, and he noticed that Marcus was gone, and Marcus kind of went up in the elevator, went on top of the roof of the hospital, and standing on the ledge. Mike was trying to talk to him hey, buddy, calm down, man. Marcus was feeling so good about him being alive and everything else, and he was telling Mike that, hey, it ain't my time, man, and know that I'm feeling great. I am not scared of nothing anymore. Then he kind of flashes his nutsack to pretty much everyone on top of the roof. Marcus got down from the ledge and pretty much told Mike that a storm is coming. Not a storm, but something bad is about to happen, and he's gonna be tested, and he's gonna make a very difficult choice. Later on that night, we got introduced to this guy named McGrath. He's this mercenary dude who kind of is a leader of this mercenary hit squad guy. He pretty much went to the cartel banker and told him that, hey, he needed to move some of the cartel money and transfer the funds to Captain Howard's account, pretty much trying to set up the framework to frame him or something. The cartel banker kind of asked him why would he do that, and McGrath kind of got one of his security guys killed, and the girlfriend freaked out. The girlfriend had to sit on McGrath's lap, and pretty much he was forced to make the funds. He transferred the funds and the whole thing was done. Then McGrath kind of made the girlfriend kill him and made her kill herself. The day after that, Marcus and Mike were on their way to his house, and Teresa was calling him telling him hey, you need to be in the hospital, it's a widowmaker. And Marcus was yo, I'm tired of that. I'm ready to get home, see my family, see you. After Marcus kind of was done talking to Teresa, Marcus was telling Mike that, hey, this wasn't their first rodeo, and the fact that they've been knowing each other for a bunch of lifetimes, and told him that he's soulmate. Mike was kind of a little weirded out about that. By the time they got to the house, everyone was glad and happy that Marcus is okay, and he's really okay. Teresa threw all of his snacks away and told him that he's kind of going vegan. Before Mike left, Marcus tried to tell him hey, I'll give you $1,000 for some skills. And he tried to up it, raise the price up, for like $2,000 to get some skills. Mike and Christine kind of left. Later on, like Mike was like having nightmares about everything that happened in the last movie, and like he kind of like woke up. Mike was working out, and he kind of like got a little notification on his phone. Then a story popped up about Captain Howard like secretly working with the cartel. Mike and Marcus went down to the station and pretty much like asking like Rita what the heck is going on, and did she know the whole time? Rita only found out like 2 weeks ago, and like she didn't like want them to find out this way. Eventually like Judy showed up and like told them like, hey, I'm willing to like help you guys out to investigate like the allegations going against her dad. Mike is trying to tell Judy that like they're on the same side. Judy is still mad at Armando for like killing her dad in the first place, and like promised Mike that, hey, if I see your kid, I'm gonna put a bullet right in his head. Alright, time to speed this up. Mike and Marcus visit Armando, and Armando pretty much told him like, hey, Cam Howard was like onto like their cartel's operation, and that's why he was taken out in the first place. And he kind of like knew, like he's seen the guy's face, he's kind of behind this, but he don't know who he is. Armando warned him to be careful. McGrath and his goons accidentally tripped a failsafe on Howard's laptop, and it kind of like sent a message to Mike and Marcus, and pretty much like told them like everything that's going on, like how there's like rats in the walls, and they had to like go visit Fletcher. Fletcher's this hacker dude that they like met in the first 2 movies. Fletcher's now like some sort of art dealer and like kind of like had like art show going on, and like told them like, hey, like he hid the information in like one of the art pieces, but he ended up dead. We got an epic shootout scene. Mike had like a panic attack. Mike and Marcus were working with the ammo crew, and they found out about like the message inside the artwork. Someone was trying to kill Armando in prison. Mike kind of like asked Rita like, hey, I need to transfer my son like out of there, because one, he can ID like the guys who were behind all this. Rita agrees, and the transfer was going down. Like they were supposed to like fly to like some other like secure location to like hide him. Turns out McGrath kind of like had like the whole thing planned and like knew about like transfer in the first place, and like threatened to like kill Armando. They crashed into the lake, and they pretty much had to go on the run, and knowing that there was a bounty on their heads. After some crazy shenanigans and like being on the run, they met up at like one of the ammo guys' place, and what was it, they got some new clothes. And McGrath kind of like put a hit on like their families. Reggie kind of like had like a little John Wick moment, like he took out like all of McGrath's goons. Callie and Christine kind of got kidnapped by McGrath. Turns out Rita's boyfriend is kind of like working with the cartel this whole time, and what was it, they kind of used him as bait kind of to like get like Christine and everyone else. We got a little epic shootout scene, and there was like this monster alligator. In the end, McGrath was defeated. Armando had to go on the run, and we had like a little barbecue, and the movie was over. Lately, I mean, your boy's been busy, and your boy's trying to like, you know, get the most content out there before Christmas. And I kind of like recorded like, well, I mean, I started recording like at least a couple days ago, at least somewhere on the 20th, or I don't know, somewhere between, I think, what was it, the 11th, in between the 18th. Honestly, guys, your boy has been busy, alright? Alright, let's get into Bad Boys 4. Man, thank you. Thank God that, like, Will Smith was still, like, allowed to be, like, Mike Lowry after, like, the whole, like, Oscar slap thing. Honestly, man, I thought the whole thing was fake at first because, I mean, hello, they're all actors here. This could have been all staged, but it was, like, the whole thing was actually real. Honestly, though, honestly, man, I had, like, a lot of emotions, like, when the Oscar slap kind of happened, man. Bro, it became, like, the new meme. I'd say the best meme of like the decade in my opinion, because given the fact that we're in 2024, yeah, okay, you gotta admit the shootout scene did not disappoint, man. It was just as good as like the second like shootout scene, but I gotta admit, like, they really did change things up though, and obviously they did use the drone for like for like the final shootout scene, which is pretty cool though. Okay, I gotta admit, man, the alligator part, that was, I'm not gonna lie, man, that was scary as crap, man. And honestly, I wish I saw like the whole movie in like 3D. I mean, it would have been. I should have next time if there was ever another Bad Boys movie and it's like gonna be like this good. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm definitely gonna like pay for like 3D. I don't care how much it costs, man. Because I missed out with this one. You know, the last movie and this movie kind of like have like a very specific theme though. I mean, it's about mortality and legacy, and it really did illustrate a good story about this. I'm just saying, like the last movie and this one. I mean, this is a good example of like legacy. I mean, you guys get what I'm going at here, right, bro? I mean, Jordan Lucas like came into the picture. Tiffany Haddish. I was like, wait a minute, those two are in there? Who put them in there? Okay, I gotta admit, like, Jordan Lucas, bro, I'm a fan of his work, though. One of my favorite songs was that Will Smith song, Isis, with Logic. That was like one of my favorite Jordan Lucas songs, man. I'm telling you, man, his rap be dope. I'll definitely like put a link to the Isis song like down in the comments down below. But I gotta admit, that was a really good cameo, in my opinion, though. Okay, I kind of did like the afterlife scene with like Marcus going through it. I gotta admit though, I mean, it kind of did like give me the same feeling that happened when Mike kind of like died and got shot. Honestly, man, it gave me the same emotional roller coaster as it did last time, man. And I gotta admit, like, whoever's behind like this movie, the last one, pure genius. Genius, I say, genius. In order, I kind of did like the reference with like Mike's like dating life. That was a really good reference. I mean, Marcus brought up like the prostitute was his sister and Armando's mom. Wow. I mean that was a good reference though. Okay, I just wonder like how did Mike and Marcus like end up being detectives? I mean seriously, hold on, you guys are detectives. Ain't you guys supposed to like know a little bit about human behavior and stuff? I'm just saying because like Fletcher was being like really obvious with the whole like the whole hint that the whole like information behind like what's going on was like in the artwork the whole time. Even I would have picked up on that, and I'm not even a detective, and I'm an artist though. But man, this movie was filled with a lot of reference and a lot of callbacks to like the other Bad Boys movies. I mean, I'm just saying like all three of the Bad Boys movies starts out like exactly well, not exactly the same. I mean, I would say the second one did not start out exactly the same. Well, almost the same anyway. But the point is though, like there are so many moments, and I like the Michael Bay cameo. I'm glad they put him in there. I mean, it's true for every single Bad Boys movie, there gotta be at least a Michael Bay cameo. Please put Michael Bay in almost every single cameo that you guys can. If there's gonna be like a fifth one, put him in there. If there's gonna be a sixth one, put him in there. Okay, I honestly was not expecting Tasha Smith from like one of the top Perry movies. Like she actually showed up in like Daddy's Little Girl. What was it? Why Did I Get Married? I think she was on Power 2. And what was it? There was actually a spin-off like there was like a TV show of like Why I Got Married. Is For Better or Worse. I mean, you can like watch like the full version of the series like on YouTube. But like, yeah, like Tasha Smith, she still look good. I'm not gonna lie, she's still bad though. From what I heard though, the like actress that played Teresa in like the last three movies, like she kind of like said, I'm kind of like out of the project, which doesn't explain like why she's like in there. But either way, I'm glad that she like Tasha Smith like actually made it though. All right, let's get into it, man. The shootout scene at the house, man, bro, like Reggie had like a John Wick moment, man. Like, dang, like, he really took him out, man. I mean, I ain't messing with them, man. Like, if I had to choose between him or John Wick, okay, wait, hold on, who am I kidding? Wait, that's a bad idea. I wouldn't face neither of them, because either way, my ass is dead. But, like, damn. Like, I'm just saying, like, the way that they hyped it, bro, I'm still hyped after, like, watching, like, the shootout scene. That was pretty epic, though. Honestly, man, they could have had Reggie helping, like, the guards this whole time. And this whole thing would have been like bent over like real fast, real quick. But I can see the reason why Reggie didn't like join in the fight because you know for the plot. But again, I'm still hyped, man. And know that again, I wish I saw the whole thing in 3D because that would have been way cooler though. Honestly, they could have like had like a slow motion sequence. I don't know, like whether it's a brief little slow motion sequence. And all that, I'm not gonna lie though. Again, I should have watched the whole thing in 3D. I mean, I know I said this already, and I never said it again and again. But again, I wish I saw the whole thing in 3D, man. Like, the whole fight scene in the kitchen, that was pretty cool, though. Let that be a lesson to everyone, man. Never, and I repeat, never challenge a Marine to anything, ever. I almost did not recognize the actor who, like, played Rita's boyfriend in this movie, but he was actually, like, Mr. Fantastic from the, 2000s, like, Fantastic Four movie with Chris Evans. I almost didn't recognize him, man, and whoa, he got old, man. Okay, I really did, like, find that scene where, like, Marcus Calloway slashes nuts to everybody outside. Honestly, I found that scene kind of funny. I was a little shocked that Marcus was about to do that, honestly. And honestly, though, I would enjoy, like, the whole, like, the whole mount, like, the flaws of jumping thing. Honestly, I would have done the same thing Marcus would do. And honestly, like, no one really do, like, black jumping. Like, no one does. Okay, McGrath's gotta be, like, one of the most dangerous and most lethal, like, Bad Boys villains, like, in the past, like, well, I guess, like, in the last 3 movies, though. I mean, I'd say on a 1 to 10 scale, he's definitely at a 10, though. I mean, the way he executed his plan perfectly, like, real perfectly. I mean, it does make sense because given the fact that he used to be like in the army, that actually does make sense for like someone to like be that tactically skilled and tactically wise. I know that it was a smart move to like put a bounty on him while like the news media and the cops were after him. Like the likelihood of them being caught was gonna be really high anyway. But again, like the way he executed his plan, really good though. Well, guys, I kind of was cutting it close when like doing this whole video, man. Like Thanksgiving, well, it probably is over. Well, by the time I upload it, it'll be over. And well, you know, Christmas is like a couple days away. All right, the boy gotta go. Make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Tell me how you art. Bad boys, what you gonna do? M3 boy out.